Hi everyone, and welcome to the 9th day of our epic China trip. Today we're at Shanghai Disneyland. We've just spent the night at Toy Story Hotel, which is right behind me there. We're going to catch a courtesy shuttle bus to the theme park, and because we're a resident of the hotel, we get to go in the theme park 1 hour early. But to get there, we've got to wait in this line for the bus. So we'll see you guys in the theme park. And they don't miss a trick to sell you stuff, even in the line. They're trying to sell you breakfast. That was about a 35-minute wait to get the bus. So the current time is now 7:34. So park opened for residents 5 minutes ago. I was hoping by getting up and coming to the bus stop at 7 we'd actually be there on time, because yesterday the lines were absolutely crazy for most of the rides. All the rides we wanted to go on, they were about 75 minutes. I was hoping during this amount I could go straight in at park opening at Rope Drop and then go on at least 3 rides before the rest of regular park admittance. That's not going to happen, so our priority is going to be Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, Winnie the Pooh and Tron. So we weren't able to do Seven Dwarfs yesterday or Winnie the Pooh just due to the really long wait times. We did do Tron yesterday luckily, but we enjoyed it so much we're going to try and do it again. If any of those free rides still have a really long wait time, we're just going to have to pay for Premier Access tickets, which work out at about £20 each. So for each ride it'll be about £60 for the 3 of us. So the prices add up. Yesterday we got a package where it included 8 different rides, but if I'm honest, only about 4 of those rides were actually worth going on. So we'll see, we're on our way. We'll be in the park in less than 10 minutes. Then I wonder what the lines to get in are going to be like. Just looking at the wait times while we're on the bus coming here, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is already up to 50 minutes. So in order to gain early access, you have to show this card that the hotel gave you. They put a hole through it, stamp it, because it's only valid today, because this is our only morning here. Yesterday we came in the afternoon. Now we've got to go through security, and they were actually really awkward yesterday with my GoPro Volta, which is the power bank that you attach to a GoPro. I couldn't actually go through this entrance. I had to go through the next one, and after a bit of talking and complaining, they finally put a zip tie around it. So I'm hoping it's not going to cause an issue today either. Okay, thank you. Tron's right ahead of us here, so that's where we're going to go now. They wasn't as thorough doing security check this time as they were last time. So here's Tron in front of us. In my opinion, by far the best ride in the park. What do you think, Holly?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, unanimous decision. Tron is by far the best ride in the park. That's why we're doing it first, because it's now an hour wait on Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. So we're going to have to buy a Premier Access to go on that. Like, I can't believe that this ride has a 5-minute wait and Seven Dwarfs Mine Train has an hour wait, even before park opening. Baffles me. Just like yesterday, we absolutely love Tron. So much so, we're now going to go and re-ride it again. Problem is, it's a long walk to actually go back to the entrance. So hopefully it's still about a 5-minute wait, but we'll see. If it was 10 minutes, we do that. And we might even do this 3 times this morning, because if there's no line, it's the perfect time to do. Yesterday, it was 75-minute wait nearly all day. What's that? Map even said there was 4 empty carriages on the one that just went then. So still probably just a straight walk on. Yeah, it's still 5 minutes. So when it says 5 minutes, that means it's just a walk on. No wait at all. So that was our second time on Tron. Again, a really amazing ride. We're going to go on it one more time before it gets really busy. Looking at the app, it says it's a 10-minute wait, but 10 minutes compared with 75 minutes, which what it'd be probably in about an hour's time, it's a no-brainer. We're doing it again for the third and final time this morning. Ready to go on Tron?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we're going to try and do today as much as possible about using Premier Access passes. I think we will have to do it for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train to do on that, because it's over an hour queue time for that at the moment. Winnie the Pooh is still only 10 minutes, so we're heading over there now to go Winnie the Pooh. The reason why I've been talking about Winnie the Pooh so much is because we didn't get to do it yesterday when we were here. So the priority today is to do the rides that we weren't able to do yesterday, like Winnie the Pooh, Dumbo, all the kind of lesser attractions, if I'm honest. But still, classic rides here at Shanghai Disneyland. So we've just come into Toy Story Land on the way to Winnie the Pooh. We're going to see what the line's like for Slinky Dog Spin. Yep. It's just around here. When you were a little girl, this used to be your favourite ride.
No, I thought this is a roller coaster. Slinky Dog.
No, when we went to Disneyland Paris, when Holly was about 2, this was your favourite ride. Now it's Tron.
Yeah.
You've grown up. We were going to go on Rex's Racer, known as RC Racer in other parts, but it's now up to a 30-minute wait, so we're going to give that a miss. So, Honey Pot is just a 5-minute wait, so we'll do that before the main Winnie the Pooh ride, I think. We didn't get to do this yesterday because it was about a 45-minute wait, just for what is some teacups. But it's virtually a walk on now, so it should be okay. So we've got a 25-minute wait ahead of us here at Winnie the Pooh. That's a lot better than it was yesterday when it was over an hour. So it's going to follow the queue line and wait. So because we want to go on Seven Dwarfs Mine Train today, and the queue time is currently 65 minutes, and that's only going to go up to probably 90 minutes in the next hour or so, we're going to buy a fast pass or a Premier Access pass for it. It's 180 per person, so that's about £20 each. And this is how I'm going to do it. Make sure it's today. Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, select that. Purchase. We select everybody on our pass. Continue. So total is going to be 540. How are we going to pay now? I'm going to use WeChat Pay. Then that takes me into my WeChat account. There we go. Pay now. Right. You enjoy that, Holly?
Yeah.
So it looks like we're able to walk it straight into Zootopia at the moment. Yesterday there was a 40 or 50 minute wait just to walk into the section. We're going to look for a snack, I think, here in the Zootopia area. I've seen some people with some candy floss, so we're going to look for that and buy a candy floss, hopefully. What about I get that donut for me and you, Matt, you can have the little one. So this Zootopia area is the latest addition to Shanghai Disneyland Resort, and it's very, very popular. Like I said, I'm actually amazed that there was no line to get in because they are restricting access into the park. Oh, I think something's going on up here. There's a line just to sit on the bench. Okay, we've got our candy floss. Here you go, Holly. Hold it by the stick at the bottom. It tastes a bit like watermelon. And you can eat the paper tag on there as well. Yeah, you definitely can. It melts in your mouth. And we're really going to have to wash our hands after this. And this came to 50 RMB, which is just over 5 UK pounds. I guess we're going to have to get the two main ones, aren't we? That one. 59 RMB, which is about £50. There we go, we've got it there. We're gonna have a look. So with leaving Zootopia Land now, we think we're probably gonna go to the Jack Sparrow stunt show, which is starting in about half an hour. But after the issues we had yesterday, even though we turned up 15 minutes early and they wouldn't let us in, we're gonna go there now. We are going in to the Jack Sparrow stunt show. So we've been in this pre-show area here, well I hope it's a pre-show, for about 10 minutes. I'm hoping things are going to start shortly. So that was the Jack Sparrow stunt show. If I'm going to be completely honest, it's not in the same league as like the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular. It was a good show, very slow to begin with, and the pre-show was totally pointless in my opinion. Then as the show progressed, once we went into the theatre, it started off really slow and it was more of slapstick comedy, if I can be really honest. Then as the show progressed, it did get progressively better. There was more action, more explosions, more sword fights, and probably I think the best part were those two people flying on the, I don't know what you call it, the free fall machine that you normally go on when there's a big fan at the bottom, pumping the air up at a really high speed so you can do a free fall like you're practicing to go parachuting, I guess. We're getting hungry now. It is 11:45. We're going to head over to Pinocchio Village House for our lunch. I'm hoping it's not too busy. I hope the lunchtime crowd comes after 12 or 1 o'clock. But I guess we'll see that when we get there. What did you think of that, Holly?
It was a bit boring.
Bit boring, especially at the beginning.
Yeah.
What about near the end?
I don't know, I was a bit jealous when they went on that thing with the fan or whatever.
Flying thing.
Yeah, the flying thing.
Yeah, you want to try that?
Yeah.
It's just starting to rain. I hope that doesn't mean that everybody's going to now go inside for their lunch. So, Pinocchio Village House is right in front of us, right next to the castle, right by there. So this is what we've got in Pinocchio House. Matthew has got for a pulled pork pizza. Holly has also gone for a pulled pork pizza. And I have gone for a turkey leg and rice. And we got some 7-Up, some Pepsi, and some orange. So the total cost for this meal came to 330 RMB, which is about £35. So let's taste this thing, shall we? Not as big as the Florida Parks. It's also coated with some sort of sauce. I'm not sure what that is. I think it's a sweet and sour sauce, actually. Just the standard turkey leg in a blaze of sweet and sour. So this is something you'll never be able to do in the Florida Parks. We're going to an area now called Marvel Universe. Not 100% sure what's here. I know there's no rides. I think it's just meet and greets and an interactive attraction where you get to dress up as Iron Man. So we'll take a look at that now. These are real props. Thank you. Right. So I think that's it for this Marvel Universe area. So we've had 2 meet and greets. It looks like there's another meet and greet right here behind us, but there's nobody there. There's no real cast members around either. It's kind of a free-for-all, if I'm honest. Anyway, let's keep walking, going outside and looking for something else to do. The gates look nice. So we come to Seven Dwarfs Mine Train now. We're using our Premier Access, so we get to jump all this queue. It's currently 65 minutes, but hopefully we should get straight to the front. So that's Seven Dwarfs Mine Train finally done at a cost of £60 for the Premier Access, so about £10 a minute each. So that lasted about 2 minutes. It seemed to me, I might be mistaken, a lot shorter than the one in Florida. The mine scene when you go in and all the Seven Dwarfs are mining seemed a bit longer than the Florida one, but then in the end, there's normally a house in Florida where Snow White's dancing with the Seven Dwarfs. That wasn't there. So it is a bit of a different ride, and it also seems slower as well, if I'm completely honest. Anyway, it's raining. It was a water ride. We're gonna walk around a little bit more, see where else rides we can go on, and we're probably gonna go and watch another show shortly as well. There's a Mickey Mouse one on Mickey Avenue that I've got a standby pass for, so we're going to take a look at that, I think. Pirates is showing her a 10-minute wait, so we're going to walk over there now and go on it. We went on it twice yesterday. We'll probably just do it once today, unless there's a walk on a bit later. But yeah, it's only about 3 or 4 minutes walk in this direction. And there's the entrance to Zootopia that way. And you might also notice as well, if you walk around Shanghai, there's no rules about smoking, I don't think. So lots of people just smoke as you're walking up and down. And it's really frustrating, if I'm honest. You could be walking and get a waft of smoke right in your face. Okay, so that was Pirates of the Caribbean done. It's a good show. It's totally different than any of the other Pirates of the Caribbean around the world, but I still prefer the Florida and California ones. I mentioned that in yesterday's video, but still a really good ride, really unique, especially with the projections onto the screens. Come into a shop now, like every good attraction, you go straight through into a gift shop. So I'm not sure what this Mickey's Storybook Adventure is. Maybe it's a bit like Mickey's Wondrous Book in Hong Kong Disneyland. Not sure. But I guess we'll find out. It looks like you can pick to go in at 3 sections. Section 1, Section 2, and Section 3. Everybody seems to be going higher. So that was about 80% similar to the Mickey and the Wondrous Book in Hong Kong Disneyland. There were some additional scenes in there, such as Mulan, but other ones were very, very similar. These 2 donuts and 1 cookie came to 130 RMB, so about £14 for these 3 snacks. Parade's going on behind us, so we're going to use the opportunity to go on a couple of rides while there's small queues. First one is going to be Dumbo the Flying Elephant, which is right by here. So we have got our boarding passes. Each boarding pass is for 1 flying elephant. So Matthew and Holly are going to go in one themselves, and I'm going to go in one by myself.
Okay, Dumbo, let's get this show on the road.
Enjoy Dumbo?
No.
No?
It was too slow.
Next ride we're going to go on is Buzz Lightyear Planet Rescue, and it's just a 5-minute wait.
closed.
So that's my new record ever. On all the other Buzz Lightyear rides around the world, the maximum you can get is 999,999. But this one goes over that. I had over 1 million. I've never had over 1 million before. So I'm a galactic hero probably with that, unless it's a different thing here. Let's have a look what it is. What did you get, Matthew?
I'm up 97.
So, okay, so over 1 million plus. Galactic hero.
3,000 away.
3,000 away from 1 million. Oh no. So now a galactic hero in all the Disney theme parks around the world on Buzz Lightyear. What did you get, Holly?
370,000.
Wow, that's got to be a record for you.
Yeah, probably is.
Yeah. So Tron is now only a 20-minute wait, so we're going to go over there and ride it for one last time. Yeah, it's Holly's, Matthew's, and my favourite ride of the park. So that'll be the 4th time we've done it today. So that was the 4th and final time that we're going to ride Tron on this trip to Shanghai Disneyland. It's still by far our favourite ride in the entire park, by a mile. That's why we've ridden it 4 times today. And we were so lucky that the wait was just 20 minutes then. It turned out to be about 25, but that's okay. It was 30. Oh, it's 30, Matthew's just informed me. But there it goes. Oh. So, what we're going to do now is go and sit down and just relax for a bit. The time is 10 to 6 in the evening. I know we should really keep going and do some more rides, but we did quite a bit yesterday as well. And we're all pretty exhausted. We've now been in China for a week and a half, and every day has been manic. We've done so much here and packed in so much so far in this week and a half. We're quite exhausted, if I'm honest. So we might head back. Well, first of all, we might get ourselves another snack, but then we might head back to the hotel just to relax for an evening. Because tomorrow we're leaving Shanghai. We're catching a plane all the way to Chengdu, which is the home of the pandas. So we're going to have a bit of a lie-in tomorrow morning, which is very nice. Our flight's not till early afternoon. So that's it for the Tron area. It's going to be the last time we see this for quite a while. So you got there? Alina Bell.
Yeah.
Yeah? Is that your favourite Duffy character?
Yeah.
So we've just got ourselves a couple of ice lollies and a corn dog. This came to 135 RMB, so about £14. So this is a corn dog, and the corn dog costs the same as the ice lollies, which is a bit surprising. You'd expect the corn dog, because there's sausage inside there, that costs more than a lolly, but it doesn't here. Okay, you know that corn dogs have got like a crispy batter on them. This is like wet bread stuff there, you see that? But it's just wet bread around just like a not very nice hot dog sausage. I think I should have gone for a nice lolly, actually. Not nice, is it? Did you enjoy that Lena Bell lolly holly ice cream?
It looks so
Mm. So that's it for Shanghai Disneyland at the end of our 2 days here. We're going to head down Mickey Avenue now and walk through Disney Town and then get the courtesy shuttle bus to our hotel, where we're going to relax for a little bit and have a look what we can eat there as well, because there is a cafe or a restaurant. We didn't look at there last night because it was really late when we got in, but we'll have a look around later and we'll take you around as well if you're interested. So we're going to get ourselves a Shanghai Disneyland Resort pin to go with our pin collection from each park around the world. And that is 99 RMB, so over £10. There's the World of Disney store ahead of us, just as we're coming out the park. To get to the shuttle bus, we go past that on the left-hand side and walk down quite a far way, and that's where the bus station is. Bus that takes you to the Toy Story Hotel departs from the bus station. It is not the place where it drops you off in the morning. That's a totally different place. So last night we just went back to where we got dropped off, and we're told, no, you need to go all the way around, which is about another 15 to 20 minute walk. And you'll notice everywhere you go, it's just loud megaphone things screaming in your ears the whole time. All the time. Everywhere. Just as we're getting to the bus station, the heavens are starting to open up and it's starting to rain. And it looks like it's going to come down pretty heavy as well. We've been pretty lucky today. It's only rained a couple of times and that was just a light drizzle throughout the day, so there's no major issues. When I looked at the forecast yesterday, it actually gave thunderstorms for today, so I was really worried. So I packed all our waterproof jackets, and it was only Matthew that ended up wearing one in the end because it was a little bit chilly because of the wind. But we're here at the bus stop now. Hopefully we won't be waiting long until our bus to the Toy Story Hotel arrives. And that's a bit of luck. There's a bus here waiting for us. And just like last night as well, the driver just waits until they've got no more space whatsoever to just rampack, literally pushing people in to come in through the front door. You can no longer come in through this door anymore. And the front is absolutely packed. He's like pushing people in to actually get in here. It's literally a few inches spare. I don't understand. It's one system. A lot of people enough in here. Just move on and get another bus. He was about to go, but he decided he can fit one more person in, so he stopped the bus. So we're staying in room 13224. Do you want to see how long it takes to get to our room? Well, I'm going to show you anyway. So we've come out of the elevator. And we start by walking down this corridor. So this is our room 13224. And that's taken 1 minute 46 seconds to get here. And here's our room. Shall we go down and get you some ice cream?
Yeah.
So after relaxing in the room for about an hour, hour and a half, having a shower just to freshen up a bit, we're going to head to Sunnyside Cafe, which is on the ground floor, well, bottom floor, it's basement floor, I think. No, actually, the lobby's on the second floor, so the first floor below us is the Sunnyside Cafe. Going to see what they sell there. And then Holly wants an ice cream, but I think me and Matthew want something a bit more substantive than an ice cream. So we'll see what they've got, and I'll let you know. We've come down to Sunnyside Cafe. The menu is pretty limited, if I'm honest. It's just sweet treats like donuts, ice cream, and there were 6 hot items on the menu, but one of those was out, so there's only 5 options for hot food. We have gone for Taiwanese pork and rice, and me and Matthew are going to split this between us, and Holly is having some blueberry ice cream. Me and Matthew soon finished that off. It tasted really good. I would recommend it. Actually, the Taiwanese pork with rice. Show me what you got to take back to the room, Matthew. What is it?
What is it? Oh yeah, Mickey Mouse chocolate muffin.
Okay.
Not brownie.
We've decided to pre-record our outro today because the castle behind us is far more photogenic than the hotel room. So if you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. It's really appreciated. If you're new here, my name's Mark, and along with my daughter Holly and son Matthew, we make travelling theme park videos from around the world. Now here's Holly with a special message.
If you like this video, please remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. Bye!
Bye!
Next time on Travel Short's epic China trip.